Launching void vessel exploration operation.
違うの。これか。まだあと1匹。
Here is our reports. We appear to have found a research station quarters. Unfortunately, our niche and darkness units do not have the technology to put it in practice. We may need to request aid to decipher it. Also,
下か。これは何なんだ。ああ、来た。チーム、これは違うのか。
Confirm connection to Ironheart. General Ayman's orders. Facility to be reserved. Transmission complete. Drone control module experiment complete. Area defense and surveillance online. Exploration report complete.
いけ。死にそうなんですけど、ちょっと。これも何も動かない。いて死ぬ。特になんもない。移動して終わりかな。
Descendant, I've analyzed the data you've uploaded to your receive channel. There are some anomalies. I was wondering if you had a moment to discuss them.
イネスと会う。
There you are. You've done a great job collecting the data. I've
来たのデータ
processed
収
and
集を
analyzed
疲
the
れ
information you
登録してく
uploaded.
れたデータを早
Let
速
me
加
break
工
it
して
down
調
for
べ
you.
ておいた。内容から説明する。
Firstly, we only discovered
つい最近私たちは
VV072 recently,
VV072 を発見した。
but the Vulgus
でもバル
records
ガス
go
のデー
back
タは
way
私た
before we
ちよりもっと
discovered
前
it.
から記録されている。
That means the Vulgus didn't
バル
discover
ガスが私たちとほぼ同
VV072
じ時期に
around the same time as we did.
VV072 を発見したん
They'd
じゃな
already
く
been
て、
there for a
ずっ
long
と前
time.
からあそこにいたことになる。
Luckily, the data you collected was
幸
quite
い収
detailed,
集してくれたデ
giving
ー
us
タが
some
具体
clues
的
as
な
to
内
why
容だ
the
ったから
Vulgus went to
奴らが
VV072.
VV072 に行
And
った
what
理
they've
由
been
と
looking
何
for
十年
there
もあ
all
そこで
this
探して
time.
いたものが何な
For
のかっていう
starters,
のを見た。
the information the Vulgus are after is probably related to the Ironhearts, and it's most likely the information on where the Ironhearts are hidden.
How can you be sure?
Look, this is geographical
これはイン
data
グ
on
リスの地理
Ingress.
情報デー
It
タ。
accounts for a significant portion of all the data we have, and some of it is locked with quantum encryption. The Vulgus surveyed the entire topography of Ingress 100 years ago. For them to go all the way to the Void Abyss to look for topographical information means...
It probably has something to do with the Ironhearts.
Considering how accurately Corell was able to locate the Ironheart, he must have found the information here.
If only we'd been faster. We could have turned the tables on them.
この資料は何だ？
Wait. Inez. What's this?
Oh, I was just about to get to that. This data is very old. It's about an engagement the Vulgus fought against an enemy on VV072.
Hang on. Isn't this referring to Aisha's squad?
Yes, that's what I thought too. The way they described how they looked, the technology they used, their firearms, and especially the mention of the Rose of Aisha, Aisha's weapon. Everything fits, down to the bullet specs.
That means Aisha's squad survived the Void Storm and made it to VV072.
It seems that way, but there's no record of what happened to them. If the Vulgus had killed them, it would be in these records. But there's nothing further after an entry saying they lost the targets. It's complicated. Anyway, Descendant, I'll go over this with HQ and get back to you.
Descendant, I need to speak with you in
エイジャッ
private.
クス。
Can you spare a minute?
If you have something to say, let's talk.
老傷の傷。
I overheard your conversation with Inez and Keelan. As they guessed, the enemy that the Vulgus engaged was definitely Aisha. I had my doubts when I started reviewing the records, but when it got to the part about a red handgun and the rose engraved on it, I was convinced. A handgun engraved with a red rose was Aisha's most cherished weapon. As you know, not many descendants use handguns as their primary weapon, and no descendant would insist on using a handgun unless it was an RK unique weapon. For me, that confirmed the enemy that the Vulgus engaged, mentioned in those records, was Aisha. I've been obsessed with finding Aisha, waiting for the right time to go and search for her. Now that the opportunity is finally here, I've been excluded from the operation. I don't resent Alpha's decision. He's made a wise choice. But I need to ask you to do something. It's now or never. Will you look for signs of Aisha during this operation? It doesn't matter how small they are. I want to see them with my own eyes. I desperately need this.
This is Descendant Eckert. Are you busy? I've been refining the Void Vessel record tracking algorithm at HQ's request. I'll need to talk you through it. Could you spare some time?
アイシャの痕跡を探さないといけない。逆にネイルは何が話したんだ。とりあえずエッカート。
Just say the word. I'll find out everything for you.
このやついたっけ？アルビオン通信大隊の電産情報部所属のハッカー。情報通信に関わる事柄以外にあまり興味を示さない。
You're here. This is the device with the improved algorithm. I've added a couple of features to the Void radar configuration. Firstly, I've altered the data collection device so it detects certain wavelengths within the coordinates. I've also added a feature to amplify and track RK traces once detected, even the faintest amount. Even if the level of RK emissions drops below the threshold, it shouldn't be a problem as long as it has been detected. The device will accurately amplify the traces and recalculate their location. It gave me some headaches along the way, but it all turned out okay. Take it to Seneca and that's it. It'll start functioning once he's installed it. What I found most interesting during the development of the algorithm was in order to reduce the interference from void energy, I had to incorporate the principle of modulation of the gamma value of the reflected wavelength. Descendant? Descendant, are you listening?
再び新装備アルビオンでセネカと話す。
The space-time fabric of the void is extremely illogical. Hello, Descendant. I've been
お
waiting
待ち
for
してお
you.
りました継承者。
That must be the
カード
algorithm
が修正したアルゴリ
modified.
ズムですね。今すぐ適用してみます。
When the algorithm activates, you'll
こ
be
のアル
able
ゴ
to
リズムを
detect
動作する
data
高
that
濃
was
度のボイドエネルギ
previously
ーで隠
obscured
されてい
by the
た
high
データを見
levels
つけ
of
られるは
void
ずで
energy.
す。
It'll provide an opportunity to retrieve data that would otherwise be missed
見
due
逃
to
し
the
てしまったデ
wavelengths.
ータを再び回収でき
The
るチャン
first
スです。
data to collect is the RK
最優先に
wavelengths
収する
remaining on the
デ
BB
ータおよび
072.
072
These are the
アル
records
ケー
left
波長です。
behind by any descendants. This is a chance for us to see events that took place, people we've lost, and any truths that may have been obscured. Descendant, I hope you return safely after completing the operation.
ボイドベッセルで見つかったアルビオンの記録装置を入手。あ、またここに行くってことか。あれ
Launching void vector. Biosignals are unstable.
Keelan.
Give me an injury report.
Apart from a broken arm, I'm fine.
I think I broke a rib. Other than that, I'm alive. But James is in a critical condition. He has multiple fractures and he might be bleeding internally.
All right. Let's take care of James first. Everybody, gather around James.
I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He's right. It's treatable, James. Just hold tight.
Look at that. James is going to see it already.
The extremely high concentration must be why we can see him regenerating. James, tell me if you feel any discomfort.
I feel a little nauseous and strange. It's like a muscle solidify themselves. How do you tell them about it? Really? Marie, you give those to that suit too. Maybe my arm decided to come unbearable.
Alright, Edwin. I can also feel your broken ribs stepping into your lungs. I'm gonna give you an even smaller dose than James. Here, let me see your shoulder.
Oh. Yeah, I'm glad the captain is alright. At least our captain is unbreakable.
Eddie, that's not funny. Do you know how worried I am?
I just want to help you relax. Work for you. We don't know what to do with ourselves.
That's right. And what's important is that we have one less London. You can relax, Captain.
calm down and get moving.
Aisha, are you saying she's not the terrorists? We have to find a way to help him.
Eddie, we have to survive in order to save James. Don't look back, just run.
look so sad. Aren't you happy to survive out of all of us? It feels good, doesn't it? To watch us become monsters.
No, that's not true. Please, don't do this to me.
Great job, Descendant. We're analyzing the records you uploaded to your receive channel. The results should be available soon, so you'll be able to head out right away. Right on time. We've just completed analysis. The results aren't bad, but they aren't great either. Starting with the results of the detailed analysis, it's been confirmed that all of these records were modified with a specific decryption system developed by Albion headquarters, all with different IDs too. Which means, as we suspected, Aisha's squad did make it to VV-072.
The problem is the next part. We've analyzed the records we believed have been left by Aisha's squad. I just can't make sense of them.
It's like Keelan said. The more I examine the records, the creepier it gets, the harder it is to understand. It's like a diary of someone suffering from nightmares. It's that erratic. I'm going to request that Data Intelligence do secondary analysis on it. A more detailed analysis might reveal repetitions, or anything that could help us understand what happened. This doesn't seem to be just about Aisha, but about her entire squad. So I hope we can find some clues.
We'll take care of this. You get to HQ and brief them. Before you do, you can upload this data to Ajax's receive channel. I bet he's been waiting for it.
Whoa, Keelan! You finally learned some social skills. I'm lost for words. You're going to respond to my messages right away from now on, right?
I've always answered you immediately. With silence.
I tried to hide that I've been waiting for this, but I guess I failed. Thank you for looking out for me.
I didn't do it for your gratitude. And I'd appreciate if next time you don't bring your personal issues into an operation.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You were doing so well. Just say something nice.
ずっとマイクオフだったんか。ネイル。
This is an important operation, so listen carefully.
どっち？厳しい現実の。
Do you think that strategic planning... Descendant, I apologize for rushing you here like this. While conducting the secondary analysis requested by Hound, I discovered something new. The Vulgus weren't just after information about the Ironhearts. They were also looking for something else entirely. It was what you and Keelan discovered during your first foray. The unidentified life form. The Vulgus were looking for research data on that life form, as well as anything else related to the Ironhearts. Data that could reveal the location of the Ironhearts should be reason enough to go to VV072. But for them to also look for data on that life form means it must represent a great strategic benefit to them. The Ironhearts and the R&D on an unidentified life form. The link between them is the ancestors. Now that we know for certain that VV072 is not a Vulgus ship, the only other beings capable of building a vessel of that size were the ancestors. The problem is that we have been unable to figure out why the ancestors left Ingress after quantum encrypting geographical data on Ingress, and why they researched the creation of the unidentified life form on that vessel. It feels like I'm sinking deeper into the void abyss myself the more I investigate this. I wish I could find a clear answer. For now, Command will work with the Magisters to hypothesize the most likely explanation. I'll get back to you when we have something meaningful to report.
Descendant, I believe I have a way to unravel this mystery.
ガイド。手がかり。
Like HQ, I also believe that VV072 is an ancestor ship. Most of the technology present on VV072 is a match for that of the ancestors. Many of the technological marvels created by the ancestors are based on the same algorithm as I am. Therefore, it should be possible to use my code to access the ship's internal operating systems. And I know Eckert has developed an algorithm that minimizes interference from void energy. This is a new form of analytical code that merges Eckert's algorithm with my decryption code. Uploading this code to the ship's systems should enable you to find the data hidden by the ancestors. The ancestors' data is likely to be quantum encrypted, and it will take some time to decrypt it. But if you are patient, you will acquire a vast amount of data. If I had any records relating to the ship, I could have hastened the process. But for some reason, there is no information on the Void Abyss, Void Vessels, or VV072 in my records. I am perplexed by this, but it is not too late if we hurry. We can still stop the Vulgus and overcome the increasing information gap.
ボイドベッセルで見つかった尖閣者の記録装置を入手。はい、ということで今回はこちらの切りがいいところで終了したいと思います。また次はボイドベッセルですね。ご視聴ありがとうございました。